Again, this time use southbound Sprague at Eagle Terrace. Again, southbound Sprague at Eagle Terrace.
10-4, I'll be en route shortly.
Yep.
Copy. We'll need you A side, go into the front lobby, and hook up with Anderson.
Copy.
Bravo 213, 10-8 log.
10 for Bravo 213.
Echo 206, 10-6. For break.
10 for Echo 206.
12, 213.
9263, checking your status.
Phase 63, please clear both the logs.
10 for 9263.
Echo 416, 1042.
10 for Echo 416.
Pulse 215, you calling?
Just advising that Singleton's just going to be the 199.
10-4. Pekarsky to Spackwitz.
Copy.
Pekarsky to Burgandy. We're going to move the R50 on the other side of the building here and install the extensions. We'll leave WSD cover in the window. 10-4.
20 division.
Okay.
I'll be up a little bit following up on this.
Burgandy to Karski. Skid is also going to move around, grab their snipers, and then they're going to also assist with covering the window. 10-4, that sounds good. Burgandy to Hoffman, can we get D-Tech on our side? A small drone, so if we pop the window, we can get it in.
10-4.
23 extra patrol.
Bravo 315.
Go ahead.
Again, 1019, there's a party in the lobby that wants to report a suspicious vehicle they've seen in front of their residence on Choctaw Trail.
10-4. Karski to Burgandy, I've also got some bystanders sitting in vehicles back here. They're going to need to be evac.
Good.
Lucky's at the lodge address. All appears in order. 10-8.
10-4.
Are you just saying there's citizens inside these vehicles? Hey, firm, they're sitting right by our armor right now. Just tell them to drive out towards the WCTC building or the Carroll building. 10-4.
Pulse 213 if you have any Mariah 1080.
10-4, Pulse 213.
Bravo 213 and 214 for threats complaint.
213.
Anderson to Hoffman.
Pulse 73 to Falls 512.
4-2.
Bravo 213 and Bravo 214, again 1060 and then 1017 at 3345 Tall Oaks Drive, 3345 Tall Oaks. Our caller is advising he terminated an employee at his business earlier today, and he just got a call from that employee advising him to look out the window. Our caller is advising at some point earlier in the day the individual was outside taking pictures of our caller's vehicle in front of the office building that he works at. His caller didn't see him outside, but finds a 1037. Should drive a red Ford F-150 and was threatening some violence earlier. Car wants to talk to somebody about it.
5-12.
9870 for an assist EMS.
9870.
It'll be in Lisbon, west 251 north 9165 Crestwood Drive. 81-year-old male, cognizant breathing due suffered a fall. There's family with them, but the family's rather upset for the call taker, fairly hysterical.
Anderson to Hoffman. 14. 10-4, if you get a fire advisor, you're going to beat me. 513 to 293, go ahead.
Pulse 93. Can I have a 1021?
Affirmative. You want me to call you or you're going to call me?
Bravo 210, 10A log, and I'll go for 213, you can 22.
10-4. 213.
10-4, 10-8.
10-4.
Pulse 93, I can call you.
Anderson to Hoffman.
20, dispatch.
Good.
You can attach Nathan as a contact. I spoke with him. He'll be moving his truck too. He's my neighbors. George 212, 10-8 citation.
Yeah, we're George 212.
Go ahead.
Guys, we're getting this set up once we finish this evac too. If you want, if we could get the fire to stage in the lobby, that's a little closer. The paramedics anyway.
10-4.
Hey, firm, just let me know when those two evacs are completed.
Copy. I believe they're on the last one right now.
Copy.
We have two more, 252 and 248.
Bravo 213 for assist EMS.
213.
Bravo 213 fires en route 17695 Green Isle Court, 17695 Green Isle Court. Should be for an 87-year-old male. He has stroke-like symptoms and chest pain.
10-4, fires going to give me 10.
10-4.
Copy.
Record to Hoffman, we already evac 252 and 248. 252 and 248 are evacuated.
Bravo
Bravo 313, I'm 10-8. You can change this to suspicious and criminal log.
10-4.
Bloom to command. Were those two units recently evac'd? We had face-to-face contact with them a minute before evacing 254.
23 on 19 reports.
10-4.
Burgandy to Bloom. They were able to get one of the groups out. I believe that's who you're talking about. Is the male, the younger male? 10-4. 252 had 2 occupants. 248 had 1 younger male. Backer, that's a fairness. Then they've all been evac'd.
Falls 431 and 1042. Falls 431 and 1042.
Silver Falls 431. Sam 321 for 1021.
Falls 217, anything from Milwaukee yet?
Still waiting on Milwaukee's return. 21. Sam 221. Copy of 1021.
Hoffman to Anderson.
Go ahead.
Fire's been briefed on that plan for the lobby area, and they're going to do that. Who can they meet up with in the lobby?
I'll touch base with them.
Copy.
Sam 221.
Scott from In and Out 262-719-1119. 262-719-1119. Requesting information on the noise ordinance.
Number.
Copy.
Tango 203, 1042.
10-4.
Falls 211, will be 1019.
10-4 Falls 211. You don't need to keep you attached at all.
Clear log, but just show me 10-7 because I'm a little away from the village.
10-4.
Same 225. Same 221 is on a grant. You can attach me to the phone message from In and Out, and you can claim his log from the previous phone message.
10-4 Sam 225.
9512.
95-12.
9512. Can you send out a page to the WSD drone group and have them check the WhatsApp for additional?
Silver.
Sam 1 command. Curtains are moving at the target room.
Falls 293 for report tonight.
10-4 Falls 293.
23, can you disregard my 19 call out? Copy an extra patrol.
We copy you, Sam 1.
Falls 217 or 1043.
Adam North Tom 5191.
I'll be at the high school. Can you just make a note? There's a play until 10 p.m. I'll be checking on it sporadically. When I clear from it, just leave it pending status, please.
Hey, firm.
Sam 1 for 43. We are 113 yards on the C side of the building in the tree line.
Copy.
9203.
9203.
We'll be en route back to the jail.
Silver 9203.
Burgandy to Karski. You guys are probably going to have to also be ready to deploy the less lethal into the window once we're ready. Hey, firm, we're getting that set up now.
9205.
9205.
9205. Can you just note that I called there and I had no answer?
Silver.
Falls 217 or 1043.
Go ahead.
The 1099 is valid. It's going to be for operating without a license second within 3 years. Looks like it's going to be $100 bond and also a mandatory court periods in the future. And the 1099 is confirmed through Milwaukee as well. There's some updated notes. They want the time of looks like the time of recovery, number of plates on the vehicle, and etc. on the notes.
9870.
731, 1024. See Charles allocated.
10 for 731.
Falls 217. I copied about the 99 for the subject. What was the rest of the vehicle?
It's confirmed that they have some additional information that they want to know in the notes.
Copy, I'll review it and I'll get back to you in a second.
I got it.
9870.
Referencing that assist EMS on Crestwood. They're not requesting any response just yet. They're just getting on scene, but it may be a P&B. The caller was, again, pretty hysterical, and we couldn't get a whole lot. We did upgrade it to an echo level.
10-4.
And I need 70 additional. Apparently this has upset her so much now she's having some medical issues, so that'll be a second call for service at that same address.
9870, I copy. I'm en route.
Tim.
420, 1024, call updated to Charles. 10 for 420.
Burgandy to Hoffman, all the individuals on that side of the hallway are confirmed to be out.
Falls 293 for an animal phone call.
Falls 293.
Falls 293 is going to be North 80, West 14981 Appleton Avenue. North 80, West 14981 Appleton Avenue. They advised that they found a emaciated brown and white collie dog with a green collar, no tags. It was very friendly. Looks like it had been lost for quite a while. They're going to be taking it to Maddox.
Oh, 23, 10-4.
420, if you guys can respond to this, the P&P pickup at 1100 East Main, number 6, crushed up Adams, Tennessee. Should be for Juan Rodriguez. He's in violation of his electronic monitoring. 1040.
420, copy.
Pekarsky to Skid, you guys can back up your armor. We're going to start backing ours up.
Falls 217, 1043.
Go ahead.
All right. There are 2 plates on the vehicle. The keys are with it. We do have suspect information. As far as making contact for the vehicle owner, Milwaukee can handle that. If they would like, we can tow the vehicle and pass on that information.
I copy.
Pekarsky to Pergani, we're moving into position now.
Bravo 313.
Bravo 313.
Trying to catch up to a high-flying Hyundai sedan northbound on 124 coming up to Furyk.
10-4 northbound, 124 Furyk, Hyundai sedan.
And Falls 217. The 2 subjects that we ran, the Covington subject is going to be the suspect, if you want to pass that along.
10-4.
Bravo 313. I got stopped northbound at Capitol. The Adam Mary Charles 7456.
10-4.
Falls 23, do you want me to just clear you out right away?
Hoffman and Anderson, has that reached team up yet?
Affirmative, we haven't moved the places yet, but they're up here.
King 336, comments added, 10-8 report.
10-4.
Falls 293.
Falls 23.
Do you want me to just clear you out right away? David, 210 for parking permission?
300.
Falls 23, 10-4.
10-4.
300.
Bravo 210, 1060.
10-4.
David 210, go ahead.
If you could call Carol King at 414-915-2325, 414-915-2325. She's requesting permission to leave her vehicle at the Delfield Public Library overnight.
I copy, I'll give her a call.
Cover.
Copy. I'll let you coordinate the timing between yourself and the MRAP.
10-4. Chad, just confirming, were you back on that entire A side of the building?
Affirm. We made contact with the three rooms that you asked, and all of them are out. We're confirmed.
Copy, perfect. Then advise when the MRAP RAM is up and installed.
10-4.
The MRAP is set. We're moving up now. The RAM is installed.
Gunship, I'll give you, when we're fully ready, I'll advise. Hold on.
Copy. We're moving up to place the charge while you're finishing, and then we're going to back off.
10-4.
300 Officer Holmes on Channel 2.
Bravo 214, 10-8 live, and we'll be backing up. Bravo 313.
10-4, 214.
Falls 213.
Falls 213.
Transporting Mariah 1080. Beginning mileage 28383.028. 383.0.
10-4.
Falls 216, the 1080 with Chanel, starting mileage 108.446, 76 to the P.
10-4.
Give it a couple more blasts just to distract them from the door.
Falls 217, additional.
Falls 217.
I forgot. I saw the note about the exact time of recovery. You can just use the 1080 time for the 2 subjects, the recovery time.
I got it, thank you.
734 and 735, 734, 735. Responding for this unknown problem at 120 Carina Boulevard, number 512. 120 Carina Boulevard, number 512, crushed the Buckley dead end. Got a subject on the phone stating that there's someone that's trying to kick the caller's door open. It's possibly going to be a Larry Little. Respond 1039.
734, 35. 1060.
David 310, clear of 11.
10-4.
Hoffman and MRAP, would it benefit if that blue car was pulled out of the way?
Affirm.
What is this?
Falls 217 to 213.
Stand by. We'll have WSD make it happen.
420, we're 23. Saratoga call.
There's multi units calling there. 420, I copy. 734, 735. Just be advised, Mr. Little is flagged for 1096.
Sim 225, you can clear the log.
Cover, Sim 225.
Bravo 210, can you reattach me to the threats?
We have 2 phones in this car. Do one of them belong to your 1080?
So I have her phone with me.
I copy. Call 217 to call 216. Same message.
Besides 734 and 735, was there someone else that was in that they were also responding to Camille?
Karski that's back. Do you think you're going to be able to squeeze in? Do you have enough room, or should we stand by? All right, we got suspect in the window. Subject in the window. Target apartment.
10-4.
420 or 23 on Carino.
420.
He was in the lower right-hand corner. He came. I saw his left arm, and then he closed the curtains, went back inside.
Call 217 to call 216.
Call 213. What's the plate list to? 313 plate list out of Rio on a dark blue Hyundai Tucson to a Sharice Spears.
Miles and Doug S. Bearcat, call my cell phone. 734 and 735 or 1023.
Copy, 734, 735.
And 734 and 35, Little's truck is not in the front lot. It's not out here in the front.
Copy, Larry's truck's not in the front lot.
Go for 216.
There's two phones in this vehicle. Can you ask your 1080 if one of them belongs to her?
Go for
9208 unrelated.
8208.
We're not getting a missing out of North Prairie off of Main Street. It'll be a 15-year-old male with special needs and an unmedicated. Looks like they came home and found a note saying to stay away, that he hates everyone, and he's no longer at the residence. It's a Brandon Schoen. Looks like he was last seen around 3:45 today. Family left for an hour, came back, now he's gone.
10-4, this well-being check may be related.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. They did describe him as wearing blue jeans, black Reebok jacket, blonde hair. Our caller on your initial well-being check did stop with that individual, and he said he seemed off and that he told the individual that his parents knew he was out walking and that he was walking to East Troy.
Okay, copy.
Let's get on to PA announcements. Yep, we're starting those down. Hey, Farmer, you can tell him to come out in the hallway with nothing in his hands. Come out in the hallway with nothing in his hands.
216 said it's her spell, not hers.
10-9.
Give you a 21.
Trisoni Anderson fires here.
Copy, thank you.
9208 copies. I'm almost done 60.
10-4.
9230, you can attach me to 9870's call.
10-4.
And 9230 is specimen actual PNB.
300 to dispatch on 2. I copied you. Get run holding.
Copy, thank you.
735. What room is the caller from?
512, 512.
Copy. Headed up.
Benitez, Tech Command, you want us to start making phone calls?
I don't believe fire ever advised, but we can try to double check with them.
Yeah, go ahead.
90, 23.
It's fine, dispatch.
Multiple units at once, unit calling on scene.
9203.
9203.
Right.
Going to be out at Battershire Preserve. What appears to be attended bonfire.
731, you can show us on a Carino. We're going to check the backlist.
Anderson to Pergandy, the charge is set. You can breach that window whenever you're ready. 10-4. Can we make it happen, Spec?
Copy, 731, 400.
And 9205, stand by a moment. 9230, 9870. Fire is now confirming it is a P&B.
Over.
If you guys want to hold off, we can work on getting that blue car pulled out of there.
Bravo 311 traffic.
Bravo 311.
Bravo 311 on me on the westbound I-94 on ramp from Orland, going to be Wisconsin Auto 225 Young Charles X-ray 225 YCX on a white Tesla. Almost hit me.
10-4, you want a second?
I'll advise.
10-4.
It'll be tight. You can probably swing it in. Do you want announcements first, or are we clear to breach window?
9870, I copy. 9230, I copy.
9512, I copy P&B. What was the location?
8x12 location will be in town of Lisbon on Crestwood Drive, west 251, north 9165 Crestwood.
We need the announcements to start.
9205, go ahead now.
I was just going to advise I can head towards 08.
10-4, I'll attach it.
735, no activity in the hallway.
Echo 205 for a phone call.
Echo 205.
I go 205 if you can call a Kristen Halverson. Kristen Halverson, 414-335-9095. 414-335-9095. Works over at Costco. Apparently a former employee came into the store, made some finger gestures, and started swearing at her earlier today, and wants to talk to somebody about it.
10-4.
Copy 735, no activity in the hallway.
Bravo 315, can you sign an IR?
10-4.
9008, I see George 212 in the area if you just want to have him send to 212.
Yeah, where's George 212, you copy? George 212, 10-4.
Falls 217.
Go ahead.
Could you tell if there's any damage to the vehicle at all?
There's some damage, but I don't know if it's new or anything like that.
I copy.
Contact, he just came to the window again, nothing in his hands.
731, his vehicle's not in the back lot either.
Copy 731.
Flight special. Brigadier Hoffman, he's peeking out the window still.
Pulse 513, clear lock.
Cover Falls 513.
Go ahead.
This is a city sanctioned event under city lights here in County County.
Good copy. Just keep going with the announcements. Negotiators are working on contact as well.
10-4.
You were 10-1.
This is a rec department sanctioned event. Their employees are running it up tonight.
735, we have contact with a resident. Alleged this guy's not up here, so we're going to have other units go 1060.
10 for 735.
George 212, 1023. Yeah, we're George 212.
10-4.
Pulse 213-23 with unused.
Falls 215, what?
Pulse 213 ending 28386.2, 28386.2.
10-4.
Bravo 313.
313.
We'll be searching the car.
10-4.
242 McRae
10-4.
300.
Clear, go.
You check the number for the caller. Turns out that number that he gave is the number for Metro Probation and Parole.
10-4.
Sam 1 for target identification. When he showed himself, he was shirtless, appeared to be wearing black shorts.
Pekarsky, we made 10 sets of announcements from the NRAP. We also have positive ID on him based on his DOT photo.
Copy.
300.
Go ahead.
He possibly works there, but you should be calling actually the cell phone. The second number that's on there, the last 4, that should be 0850.
Copy.
Niles, the Bearcat, can you guys back up about 20 feet to hook up with Jensen? He's going to assist you to pull that blue car.
4-way, copy 1027.
Bearcat, we copy. We're with him now.
734, go ahead.
Sorry about that. 734 last name Tidwell. Tom, Ida, David, William, Edward, Lincoln, Kristen, Michelle, Mary, Ida, Charles, Henry, Lincoln, Edward. No middle date was 2/18/1965, 2/18/1965. On 1043, this is not going to be, I believe, the Larry Little from the whiteboard.
Off and MRAP.
Go.
Bearcat's going to work on getting that blue car out of there for you. Give you some room. D-Tech's coming back for a battery change. Once they're back up, we should be ready to move.
10-4 in the meantime, we're going to continue with announcements.
Paper.
Copy. We do not believe it to be Larry Little from the whiteboard. I did run Michelle. Also, looks like it runs her out of Alaska. She is 1074.
10-4.
735, there's no complaint list here, so the other units can clear.
Copy. All other perimeter units can clear from Carina.
Now, the Bearcat, as soon as you guys are ready, you're clear to pull that blue car out of the way.
420 will be 10-8. You can put us back on that Main Street call.
10 for 92.
731 and 400 tonight.
10 for 731, 400.
Bearcat to command. I was told the Humvee's doing it now.
I need 70. I'm 23.
Somewhere 9870.
Command to Humvee.
Go ahead.
Unless you're in the midst of it, let WSD pull that car out.
They can't reposition their vehicle.
Jensen to command.
Go ahead.
We would have to hook the straps to the front of ours and get that. Humvee's getting that prepped so we can make this quicker.
Bravo 315, 10-8 log.
10-4. Teamwork.
Dispatch has suspect on phone.
Copy. If you can give him surrender instructions out the front door to the waiting team. Nothing in his hands.
Pulse 215, SPD booking.
Cover Falls 215.
Copy. We're going to get a little rapport with him first here and see if we can work on that.
Pekarsky note, 10 more announcements were made.
Falls 219, copy for a landline hang-up.
735.
False 513 to 11 is at the critical incident.
All 3, crossing 216, 1023.
Unit calling back.
735, go.
We have contact with this guy. His name's Larry Cook. Get you a date of birth here. 10-5 of 60. 10-05, 1960.
Bravo 311, checking status.
10-4.
10-4.
Hi, copy.
Jansen to command. The subject is calm with the dispatchers, and he said he's going to be coming out with nothing in his hand. We have an open line right now.
Anderson, you copy?
Affirmative.
216, 723.
10-4.
False 211.
Falls 211, I saw that you were back in the village. Are you able to handle a 911 hang-up?
I can handle that very quick because I'm on program.
Hi, copy. It looks like it's just going to be for an EMS call. It's going to be at Dixon Hollow. Trying to gather additional. Looks like room 103 for a female felon unable to get up. Might be just a lift assist.
10-4. First advice and show me 10-7 again, please.
10 for Falls 219. I'll clear out.
735. Larry Cook is 1074.
Copy. All 216, do you need any mileage?
Falls 216. Go ahead.
108450.
10-4.
9870, can you give an update?
870, last I talked to the paramedics that are working on, they might be on the pulse back. I'll confirm on that right now.
10-4.
Jansen command subject disconnected phone.
Cap.
Just to command, we got that number. We're going to try it now.
Cap. 9870.
9870.
It'll be 8 firm on the call.
10-4.
Beneath this to command, we have contact.
420, if I didn't advise, we're 23. Yeah.
New Berlin units report of a 1010 in progress at National and Nagoski. Our call is advising there's some sort of a road rage incident. There's 2 vehicles stopped in traffic and the occupants are out yelling and screaming at each other. Call is advising doesn't appear anything physical yet, but typically.
204, 204.
Copy 204.
Victor 512 status. 10-4.
206 now.
Copy 206.
Victor 108, checking your status.
Victor 108, 10-2.
10-4. Victor 108.
Brigadier Gavers, that get you enough room?
And 204, 206. One of the vehicles is a darker minivan, possibly dark blue or maroon. It's leaving now eastbound on National.
Hey, firm, that's work.
204, copy.
Pekarsky to Spackowitz, go ahead and start moving up into position.
Copy, I'm going to back up first by you.
10-4.
Here for Gandy to Hoffman. And New Berlin units on the 1010 road rage incident. The other vehicle is going to be a darker, small SUV. Don't have a plate on either of the vehicles. That vehicle is now left eastbound National as well. And caller is advising that they tried to run over the other driver.
That's good right there.
734, 735, 10
ER50 is in position.
9208.
9208.
Copy.
Copy 734, 735.
Echo 520 on 1080 detaching that.
10-4.
9207. What's the call on Genesee Road there, DMS?
Brigadier Hoffman, we're completely ready to go with the drone in the window when you guys are ready for it.
54, tonight.
10-4.
And New Berlin units on that. Our caller is also advising that the vehicles may be known to each other. They both left 19115 West National, 19115 West National, before stopping in traffic on National in the incident happening.
Falls 215, can you activate this case? Clear us all with a, clear me with a report, clear everyone else's log, and put us on an associated call.
10 for Falls 215.
Stand by. Hoffman to Benitez.
But
Are you still in contact?
confirm. He's talking right now.
I was waiting for an additional, looks like somewhat of a well-being check. There's a 51-year-old subject there, altered level of consciousness, apparently he's a known alcoholic, is making unusual statements about snakes in his pocket.
Are you able to discern if there's anybody else in the room?
9205, I can divert to that.
10-4, all attached to them.
We'll ask right now.
Bravo 313, we're going to be 10-6. Copy 313.
201. I just had a couple minivans pass my location approaching Calhoun. What was the color?
Benitez, the problem that President Benitez will hop and saying he's by himself.
9230, I was 9870.
Over 9230.
9870, if you could put the EMS run number in the notes, they're going to be transporting.
Over 9870.
Copy.
So who's 9870 today?
It'll be Deputy Roy.
300 will be 1024, call updated, self-action report.
Our caller was driving through the area and witnessed it. They no longer have a visual on anything, but the only description we had on a minivan was a darker minivan, either dark blue or red or maroon, and the other vehicle was a smaller, dark-colored SUV.
Can you advise the date of birth on Juan Rodriguez?
Popping up for Andy. I'll put the timing on you and Anderson. Go ahead and breach whenever you're ready.
For Andy to Anderson advice. Yeah, we're ready in here. Go ahead.
BOB should be 215 of 78, 021578.
Contact with him.
How do you want me to confirm?
Morris the Chavez, those vehicles you passed was a grayish van. I'm going to check on the other ones here. Still looking it's going to match.
Your car should go ahead. All right, ER50 is moving forward to breach the window.
Stand by.
Smack, go a little further, see if you can rip that curtain off.
I'm sorry, was that a standby or a confirm?
Yes, stand by.
10-4.
Window is breached. Window is breached.
10-9.
I advise that van that you went past was like gray or silver in color. I'm going to check on these two darker SUVs up here, but their driving is fine.
Well, 216, can I get time?
The time of call is 1938, 1938.
Echo 304, is your caller get any kind of description on either one of the drivers?
I do not have any description of them at all.
Just having getting pretty upset. We were good with that. If you guys, I don't know if you guys want to hold off a minute, see if we can talk to him for a bit.
All right, the entire window frame is dismantled and the curtains. Based off that first shot and then the delay before more shooting, we think we should send the drones in now. Affirmative. Send the drones in.
Sam 1, he's laying on the bed, phone in his right hand, shirtless, looking out the window.
And 9205, got a little additional. I believe our caller's on scene. This will be more of a well-being check. There's a rental property at the back of the farm. They said they can see empty beer cans all over. They were speaking to him on the phone, but now he's no longer responding. Should be a David, is subject born in 71. I get known alcoholism and history of lung and heart problems.
10-4.
Drone is in.
It's down.
10-4. And that caller was a witness. We have no call from either of the or the involved parties.
That's correct. Just a passerby who saw them stop in traffic and appeared to be yelling at each other.
10-4.
Falls 250, do you want me to change the nature at all? I so far have it still up as a 1037.
Jericho, send yours in.
Counties is in.
Bravo 210, you can change this to a suspicious and 10-8 log. 250, that's fine.
I got it. 10-4. I know you said there's a rental in the back. There's quite a few buildings here. Did the driver say what vehicle they're in?
I'll try to clarify something.
05, you can disregard. I see them.
10-4.
Just for my clarification, do you have fire en route as well?
Paper. And did you want them to stage or respond direct?
They can respond.
Paper.
Benitez to command, he says he's ready to come out now.
Copy.
For Andy to command, he's standing up from the bed.
Benitez for Andy, he's being given the surrender original instructions now.
And Bravo 314 and 315 for 1057 PDO just occurred.
For Andy to Anderson, he's starting to move towards the door. Great. Copy. We're ready to take over when he comes out. Just for 43, he has created some level of barricade if we have to go in there just with the furniture in the pathway. 10-4.
314. 315.
314, 315 just occurred westbound on Calhoun, westbound on Greenfield at Calhoun. westbound Greenfield at Calhoun. Suspect vehicle is going to be still working on a description of that, but apparently took out a traffic signal at the intersection. Gray SUV front end damage. It left northbound Calhoun, but is now actually northbound on Lois from Kirby and stopped in front of a residence on Lois trying to get a plate.
314 Greenfield and Brookfield. 315, I copy. You get the command, we're getting them to the door now. Stand by.
He's at the door, 1033. Standing directly on the inside of the door. Might be putting a coat on.
Yeah, Bravo 311 is going to start that way.
And you can attach me. I'm at Moreland and Greenfield.
9205. Patient is conscious breathing alert. He's inside the house room. He's trying to make entry here. He's laying on the floor.
And units on the 1057. Suspect vehicle is still stopped on Lois north of Burnett. Correction, just south of Burnett on the west side.
For Danny Anderson, he's at the door. Looks like he's looking out the peephole. He's got his phone to his right ear and his hand up by his head on the left side. He's wearing boxers. We don't see a firearm.
Copy.
Get the command, we're telling them to listen to the team that's out there now.
Echo 205. I'll be out with some people on National Necropsy who witnessed some of it.
10 for Echo 205.
George 212, checking your status.
George 212, still 1060 area.
Echo 204.
9205. I'm in contact with him through a window.
9205.
Echo 204.
Just reporting to those cars I was checking on are all occupied by older white females, not going to be related. So I'm UTL on any suspects now.
9263. Can you send me a message?
9263.
10 for.
Falls 217. Anything from Milwaukee on the vehicle?
Nothing referenced here. Additional.
Bravo 314 on 1060. Is there any update?
I copy. Falls 217 to Falls 513.
And you does the command. Of course, you guys have good rapport. We're just trying to get them to take that final step.
9203.
9203, go ahead.
I'm clear of the jail. 10-8 log, and then I'll be available for calls.
9203.
Copy. Suspect vehicle is still stopped on Lois between Burnett and Kirby. Traffic standard. Not sure if that's in traffic or the status of that at all.
54, 1019, 1042.
10-4.
Falls 217 to Falls 513.
Falls 513.
With your permission, can I just get the tow started? Milwaukee's not responding.
10-4.
I copy. Dispatch, can you contact Roscoff?
Affirm.
10-4. The lead on 23, did they give any sort of description of the vehicle?
Gray SUV, front end damage, leaking fluid. Our caller who was following it is stopped in a white Explorer.
I'm all with the caller. I don't see the vehicle.
10-4.
20 copy of that complaint.
Good.
1025 South 87 West 18193 Woods Road. It's going to be the Woodview Senior Apartments, apartment 205. Caller called to report that she has jewelry that's been stolen from her. Suspect is no longer on scene.
Falls 213 dispatch.
Go ahead.
En route back to Woodman's with the keys.
Hi, copy.
For Danny Anderson, it looks like he's reaching out to touch the latch right now, possibly going to be coming out.
9208.
9208.
Can you cross-reference this one with the missing? I'm going to head over to the parents' residence and referee.
10-4.
Copy. Looks like we have contact.
Bravo 314.
314.
Turn the drones off. Turn the drones off. You can't hear us. And give us 1033. We have contact.
9230. Can you put a time marker for patient departure?
They pulled into a driveway on Lois here. I'll get you an address shortly.
10-4.
Call 217 for additional.
Go ahead.
We just heard back from Milwaukee. They advised if we are unable to make contact with the registered owner, they want us to tow it, and then we can advise them where we tow it. I'll just contact Roscoff.
Copy. Thank you. Yeah, contact Roscoff and just let them know that that's where it's going to be.
Hi, copy.
9230, 10-9.
Can you timestamp the patient has been transported at this time?
Affirm.
Victor 222, checking status. 10-8. Time for Victor 222.
Bravo 311. They hit the northwest traffic standard at the intersection, so it's going to be ours as well.
10-4. Is that down or in traffic or anything?
It's down. It's not obstructing traffic at all. If 15 can just check it out again on its way here.
10-4. 15.
315, I copy.
Bravo 314 at 28.
314.
Captain 872, George David Paul 872 GEP.
George 212.
George 212.
Unable to locate. You can show me tonight with a log.
Anderson to Hoffman, 1080.
10-4, list to 1115 lowest to a Susan Lonan on a Chevy Captiva.
311, 10-4, we're out there.
10-4. 10-4.
25 on that bloom car.
10-4. Tango 303, copy for 1037.
Bravo 214.
9205. Can you just note the door had to be breached and we're in contact?
Paper.
Command copy.
Burgandy to Anderson.
Go ahead.
We feel good that we have done as much searching as we can with the electronics. There's no victim out in the open anywhere. Nobody appears to be hiding from what we can tell.
Copy. We're going to clear with ARCO first and then send the team in.
There's multiple units. Bravo 214.
Okay, log.
10-4, the unit calling.
209, 10-8 UTL. Attachment to the 1037.
10-4, Echo 201, thanks.
Bravo 313, 10-8 site.
10-4, Bravo 313.
Bravo 311. We'll be testing for possible 5-5.
10-4. King 336, this is fire.
Tango 303, copy 1037.
Go ahead.
It's going to be at the Bobcat Plus 12411 West Silver Spring Drive. Our caller is looking for 1060. Advise that there's a Bobcat in the back lot with lights on. Does not believe that the business is open. 1021 if needed.
10-4, it's a very common thing. I'll go check it out.
10-4.
Pulse 219 traffic.
Call 219.
Valley View West of Pilgrim, Wisconsin, Auto, Adam Boy John 1650, ABJ 1650, a right Honda Civic with 2 occupants.
10-4, call 219.
On unit number 7. Apparently our caller is advising their toilet is leaking and it's flooding their apartment and the unit below them and not able to reach anybody in maintenance to try to fix it.
336.
336, fire going to be around 21820 Fox Haven Run, 21820 Fox Haven Run, unit number 7. Apparently our caller is advising their toilet is leaking and it's flooding their apartment and the unit below them and not able to reach anybody in maintenance to try to fix it.
420 Bergen's 26, you can confirm?
Yeah, 420.
Sony Command. We're bringing him out now. Is there anybody that can be assigned to him with a squad car?
Yes.
10-4. Fire can advise on that one.
10.
Butler, Sony, I'll move mine up to the front.
Echo 206, Taylor.
10-4.
Jake, just put him right into the ambulance with somebody. Per some paperwork we have here.
Copy. We'll put him in the ambulance with Butron for now, and I'll get him a second.
Sounds good. Then he can go right to the WMH for med clearance, and we can have investigators, 25 of them up there.
Area 1 and 2 units, just 1043. The Waukesha incident is subject 1080 at this point.
Pulse 513, 1060.
Silver Falls 513.
3410. Tell the lights on the MRAP for us, please. Tell the lights on the
434.
Bravo 214, 10-6 nemesis.
10 for Bravo 214.
Bearcat, kill the lights.
For Sony Command, Taylor and Butron will be with him in the ambo.
Copy.
And Bravo 315, 1043, already notified SPOC about the traffic standards.
10-4.
Falls 217 Roscross is en route. I contacted him a few minutes ago.
Copy, thank you.
311, 315, if you can come to our location, just talk to the witness in the fourth floor.
315, I copy at 1060.
Dispatch up.
Echo 520, I'm UTL, you can put me back at the PD.
10-4.
Echo 205, same traffic.
10 for Echo 205.
Echo 208, 23 at the residence.
10-4-9-2-0. Anderson to Hoffman, clear.
Copy that. If you could just have someone hold the room until relieved by CID. Everybody else can clear.
We're getting to Karski. Hold on. We're just going to grab a video of all the vehicle.
Echo 204.
Echo 204.
Please, someone 05 advised it was verbal only, nothing physical. We have no complainant, UT on any suspects. I'll be clear log.
10-4.
9208.
9208.
If you could just send a bolo over to Walrus County, East Troy, and McGuanago, just in case you get that first off.
10-4.
Command to any perimeter units, can you advise where the two GOB officers are at?
False 219, clear warning.
Suffer Falls 19. 1905. Do you have agent info?
Negative. If, actually, is it a David subject 171?
Affirm. You just run them all.
Affirm.
Trisoni Command, GOB was on the outer perimeter somewhere, if that's what you were asking. I'm not sure where.
False 213.
Falls 213.
Copy, thanks.
Clear of Woodman's and en route back to the PD with evidence.
Suffer.
Bravo 31520.
10-4.
420 hard copy. 420 copy, 1080 Rapid County. Yeah, 420.
9205, you're 27.
What?
He's valid Class D clear ones. Looks like he does list to that address.
Suffer, thanks.
20's up.
10-4.
Command to the outer perimeter traffic control units. Let's just hold road closures for now until we can start demoving some of this equipment.
Anderson attack. Let's rally at the B side. Call for all our equipment.
All right.
For Andy to Hoffman, do they want guys to come by and check out at the command post?
If they check out with their own team leaders, that's sufficient.
9512 on area for me. Any copy of the subject is 1080. Can we send out the all clear now?
Sure.
10-4.
Karski to Spackowitz, you can back the ER-50 away from the building. I'll be your ground guide.
9870, checking the status.
10-6.
9870.
Turn the wheel to the left. Turn the wheel to the left.
2519.
Bravo 311 or 108455.
Copy, Bravo 311.
9263.
Suffer.
Alright.
See a bunch of you have them stop. You want to give me? All right, straight back and lower it.
Tango 303, 1023.
Suffer Tango 303.
Question, where's your fleet?
We checked with STOC. They do not have any cameras there. And it looks like that plate lists to a subject out of Jackson. Nothing in-house for her. We'd have to send that teletype if we're for Jackson.
Echo 522.
522.
Tapas, Big No, and myself are clear to Waukesha Call 76 to the city. We'll be 76 actually at PD for equipment.
10-4.
10-4.
314.
314.
314, you calling on channel 1 for the command post?
I go on 1. Myself, Taylor, and probably 1080 in the Ambo Route 2W image.
I copy yourself, Taylor. Who is the third?
Shaw is following.
Command post copy.
Bravo 314.
Bravo 314.
Can you check priors and open cases on Susan?
10-4, stand by in the open cases. She is valid, no wants, and this would be number 1.
9512.
9512. Can you have 03 stop at WSD, grab a camera, and then head up to the PMB?
10-4. 9203, you copy that direct?
I copy.
420 on the jail.
10-4, 420. Shot it, Woolley.
5.
Where is 26 so I can throw your vest back in?
Along the train of squad cars there. I'm going to be the only one perpendicular.
Copy, thank you.
Taylor had my rifle. Do you know where that went?
Trisoni to Melberg, that rifle was given to Esser.
Can you... 10-9, I wasn't looking for a rifle.
9207.
But
Are you near WSD by chance?
Safer.
We had a call from the clerk there. There's a walk-in.
All clear.
Requesting information on a restraining order. Are you able to step out and speak with them?
Safer.
Simple.
And 311, nothing open on her.
Can you... 10-9, I wasn't looking for a rifle.
I thought I heard someone here, Taylor had my rifle. Where did that go? And that one was given to Esser.
That was Luling. I'll grab it.
After the Luling, I'll throw it into Tony's office for you.
Copy. Thank you.
Echo 204-106 PD.
Yeah, man, Mustanger. Thank you for stopping by.
212 at 28.
I've always
212, bud.
554 King Union King 554 KUK.
I knew the next time that this happened.
Copy of the 2020 blue Jeep Cherokee to Ronald or Bridget Nevin out of Elmina, Wisconsin, current one.
Copy. That's going to be
Volume
the
down.
vehicle we.
I knew the next time that this happened, I wanted to throw up a stream and see if we could look at 10 codes together.
Victor 108, copy
Even if
1021.
it was just myself, but thank you for stopping by, Mustanger. Glad to have
Victor
you.
108.
We shared some moments together.
At 414-791-8725. 414-791-8725. He lives off Dante Drive and is requesting information about the noise ordinances as he is roofing and does not want to be in violation.
9225, checking your status at 2 hours.
9225, 10-6, 10-2.
Tower 9225.
Bloom to Bowsman.
Good.
Did you retain the rifle from 44?
Confirm. It's back here at the annex, downloaded in the roll call room.
Copy, thank you.
Echo 206.
Sorry.
Just got a report of two about 10-year-olds near the pavilion by Quick Trip. The car thinks it's too late for them to be out dancing.
That's true. That
around
doesn't
like
seem
they
like
are.
a girl
Able to go
name.
check on them.
Sean and Taylor.
But then again,
helmet was out of Luling's car,
maybe I don't know. I see a lot of girls driving Mustangs, so maybe it's gender neutral.
You're good. I'm gonna start sending our folks back.
Dude, yeah, they have some wacky calls. That road rage incident sounded crazy.
Hey, for
300, you can put me on the harassment line.
And the toilet leaking and all that. But I guess that's just the day in life, man.
Victor 108, 10-4, can you repeat the telephone number again?
414.
I really wish that police show with Nathan Fillion kept going because I thought that was fun. They kind of went through calls like that, just all the random stuff. Sometimes they're serious, sometimes they're like, hey, someone stole my jewelry.
Back by that white pole with the cone on it where you put the ram on it.
Hey, firm, we're heading there now. Thank you.
Go for it.
X-ray 252 status check.
X-ray 252, 10-8.
For X-ray 252.
Probably give it another 5 minutes.
733, we're 1060, the suspicious woman.
7-7. Back, bring it straight back, and then you're probably going to have to go forward again.
10-year-olds hanging out, yeah.
X258, 10-8.
Yeah, the road rage one sounded intense though. Like, not only were they yelling at each other outside of their cars, but they like parked in the middle of the road and blocked traffic. It sounded like.
When I would like to get some relief from Alberg, he's currently holding on the room.
Yeah, I think some of those shows too.
Thank you.
I mean, just showing what police go through, and how crazy and how mundane, like the roller coaster of it all. I think some people might have a little more respect for the job. I'm not a police officer or anything like that, but and certainly there are some bad cops like Derek Chauvin, you know, as a clear example.
Go ahead.
But
do you have an available patrolman
overall,
right now?
man, we need these guys.
For relief from Melberg, who's holding on the room.
And they put their lives on the line.
Hey,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Let's do
and then to be
731 and 400
just dragged, straight up dragged. After you're out there trying to do jobs, save lives. Like I can't remember the name of anyone involved, but the cop who had to arrive to the scene where it was predominantly African American neighborhood. Well, there was a girl attacking another girl. She was about to stab her with a knife. And he had to shoot one of the girls, and then
733 today.
to save the other girl. But then all the headlines were like, cop shoots black girl and kills her, and that's really what everyone focuses on. But when you watch that video, that girl's about to stab that other girl to death, man. It's like, he saved her life. So yeah, it's been a tough job to have. Tough job to have.
Brandon's saying stay away, and Brandon has severe ADHD and depression and can get very emotional and possibly violent when confronted. Brandon is most likely on foot and has multiple friends in McGuanago. It's located south hold and advised Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, WCC clear 2050. Considering Waukesha County Sheriff's Department is attempting to locate a missing juvenile from 105 North Main Street in North Prairie, Attempt to locate a Brandon A. Schoen, 7/28 of 2007, described as a 50-year-old male with short blonde hair and acne, last seen wearing black, red, and white Adidas shoes, a black Reebok jacket, and blue jeans. Brandon's father came home to a note with Brandon saying, "Stay away," and Brandon has severe ADHD and depression and can get very emotional and possibly violent when confronted. Brandon is most likely on foot and has multiple friends in McWanago. If located, stop, hold, and advise. Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, WCC clear 2050. Continuing, Waukesha County Sheriff's Department is attempting to locate a missing juvenile from 105 North Main Street in North Prairie.
Anyways, yeah, Mustanger, that one was intense. Yeah, I did watch that body cam, and that's where when I came to the conclusion, I'm like, you can see that girl is winding up with that knife to just go at it to the other girl. And what was that cop supposed to do? Just like watch her stab the other girl to death?
Brandon is most likely on foot and has multiple friends in McWanago. If located, stop, hold, and advise.
Yeah, this is that missing teen that left the note. They thought he was Brandon Schellen. They thought he was possibly connected to this shooter, but it turns out I think the shooter was Larry Cook.
Willing dispatch, where are we holding all of the people that were staying here?
Ocean 252 and 251 are clear. Back in Arthur's Town.
Ocean 252 and Ocean 251.
You're inquiring where they're staying at? They should be on a Metro Transit bus.
They're on a
Copy,
bus.
never mind, I see it. Thank you.
Bravo's 314 or 311, 1043.
Victor 108.
Victor 108.
I made telephone contact with the subject regarding noise ordinances and advise them of our ordinance, and I'll be 10-8 on log entry.
Tampa Victor 108.
David 502, 10-8 away.
Tampa David 502.
David 206 traffic.
Good.
STOC does have an electrician around for the traffic standard. They were looking through their footage, and they do have it on camera if you need it. If you want, I just need an email address for it, and they can get it to you.
314, you can send me a message. I'll send you my email.
Yeah, we're
314.
Copy 314 at WMH.
14. You guys call WA Security to have them stage a bed with leg straps and arm straps just in case we need it.
Command post copy. Command post copy. 25 dispatch.
Good.
I'll be out at BP gas station checking for Jaden.
King 244.
King 244.
Myself and 31 are both 10-8 away.
I don't know Twitter.
244. 10-4. He's been missing for several hours, possibly wearing black tinted jeans. Best dad also stated he might be at second stage.
10-4.
9871.
9871.
She is transmitted to the mutually from the city. I'll be around to the hospital. 206 1023. 10 206.
Charlie 214, clear AOA.
Number Charlie 214. 25 or Walmart.
10-4.
9302, you can attach me to the mutually calls while being out from WSD with a van.
Number 9302.
He hasn't been at BP.
10-4.
Henry 401, copy, traffic stop.
Henry 401.
Going to be 600 block of West Capitol, and it's going to be with 966 Union Robert Young, 966 URY. So Black Export.
Number Henry 401. 731 400 1023. Echo 206. Echo 206. 206. I'm not seeing two locals or the complainant. 10-4.
Any unit in the area for possible intoxicated driver.
Yeah.
Westbound Lisbon,
I'm also in a fairly small drama-free
westbound
town.
Lisbon from town line described as a black
Although
Mazda
we have some drama going on, but
unknown 1028
right now,
was all over
that's
the
a
roadway,
different story. It's just
well
unusual for us.
below the speed limit.
All right, so Fox
Caller
6
is no
is
longer
reporting the all
following,
clear.
and I'm not willing to make a statement.
Copy 731 400. You're going to be using Valberg, who's posted on the roof. Command post any unit that is with the Metro Transit bus that is staging the accident.
9208, checking your status.
208 something.
No update
Number
on
9208.
Milwaukee
David
Journal
209,
Sentinel.
Number David 208.